Hey, hello. Let me show you how we can come up with good ideas to create content for and get thousands of keywords without effort. But first we need to think on our ICP. What is ICP? ICP is basically the ideal customer profile. What does it mean? So which is the person that is going to buy our product? So we are going to create content for our startup. In my case, it's going to be a fictionary B2B sales startup that helps startups to sell more and get more clients. So which is going to be my ideal customer profile for my B2B startup? So probably it's someone working on sales. And this person working on sales, what does it want to do? So it wants to get more leads and customers. So we need to create content that helps him get more leads. So the main and basic question, it could be how to get leads for our B2B sales startup, or how to get leads for your company, or how to get leads for whatever. But here is where it's going to enter the keyword research. For doing all this keyword research and later doing also the content creation thanks to the AI, and automating most of the work and doing it much faster, I'm going to use Editby.ai. So I'm going to go to Editby.ai. This is the platform, and I'm going to go to the keywords tab. Here on the keywords tab, I could search content for. So if I go back to my ideal customer profile, I want to create content for getting leads. So B2B leads is going to be the search I'm going to do for the United States, and I'm going to click on search. Now here the platform is going to look for possible keywords I could rank for, which are also the top URLs, blog posts, articles, websites, companies that are ranking for this keyword, which are the questions that people are looking for. And also something that is super nice, that if I go below here all the keywords that I got from the platform, I have these people also asked for. So here I have like a tree of ideas. This is like a mind map, and I have what is a B2B lead? How do I find B2B sales leads? Where do most B2B leads come from? How much should you pay for B2B leads? What does this mean? So here I'm getting like 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 topics I could create content for, and then my ICP, my ideal customer profile, is looking for answers. How do I know that? Because here on Editby, all these questions are questions that people are looking for on Google. So if we have been able to determine which our ideal customer profile, we can search for keywords that our customer could look for, and then we get all the questions that this customer has. So here I would start creating content for the first 4 questions. So what is a B2B lead? How do I find B2B leads? Where do most B2B leads come from? How much should you pay for B2B leads? And then I would start creating content for the other questions. So what is a B2B lead? Okay, I'm going to start creating content for that. I will start in a Google Doc writing all the findings that I do to later create that content. What is a B2B lead? What is a B2B lead? So this is the first article I'm going to create content for. And then for a B2B lead, I will look for this keyword. So B2B leads, I'm going to remove the S to have the exact keywords just for B2B lead, because I want to create content for just explaining what is a lead. So I don't want to look for leads. Here I will get a list of keywords I could create content for. Let me stop here, because here we need to aim for 2 things. We need to look for the search volume, and we need to look for the keyword difficulty. For the keyword difficulty, this is the difficulty to rank for this keyword. Depending on the domain authority of your site, how big it is, how many backlinks do you have, how much content do you have, how well are you ranking in general, you could create content for keywords difficulty that are higher. And in those cases mostly are going to have a search volume that is higher also. But if you have a low domain authority, your website is not ranking that well yet, you should aim to create content for keywords difficulty that are lower to 50. So here in this list of keyword difficulties, we will look for keywords that have a difficulty lower than 50. And for the search volume to be meaningful enough and to be worthy to create that content for, we have to search for a volume that is going to be higher than 50. So we look to difficulty that is lower to 50 and a volume, search volume that is higher to 50, we could create good content. So here I have B2B lead generation campaigns. If I click on it, I can see which articles are ranking on Google and see, for example, if these domains are good enough and I could beat them or not. But I'm going to assume I can beat those domains, so I'm going to copy some keywords and I'm going just to copy it here on my Google Doc, because then I want to use them when I create the content and I want to pass all these keywords to the AI. So here I will start copying it. So this one, B2B lead gen. Okay, so here I have some keywords. I could start looking for all the keywords that I want. I could just export it as a CSV. Here I exported it, opening it in an Excel or in a Google Sheet and just filter out all the keywords that have a keyword difficulty higher than 50. But I'm going to do something that it's going to be much easier. I'm going to go to this tab, Google Ranking. And here in the Google Ranking, I will see all the websites and articles that are ranking for the keyword B2B lead. What do I want to come here? Because here now I could go to every article that it's ranking on the top, come here to the three dots on the actions and click on extract keywords. Now Editby is going to get all the keywords this article is ranking for that affects the main keyword I'm looking for, B2B lead. So here I could just export all the keywords with an Excel, with a CSV. I could go to the next article, export it, and then have all the keywords in a Google Sheet or in a Google Doc or whatever I want. Or I just can copy them manually, paste them here, then I will remove all the dollar signs on the search volume for those keywords, and I could use those keywords when I create content. Let me show you how I can create content for these keywords. I'm going just to leave these ones. We need to separate every keyword with a comma when we create the content with Editby, so I'm just going to add the commas after each keyword. Here, here, here. Perfect. I'm going to copy the title. What is a B2B lead? Because I want to create content that answers this question. I'm going to come back to Editby, create a new draft, and it will redirect me to the editor. And here I have on the right all the options to create content for. So what do you want to write about? What is a B2B lead? So I want to create a blog post. I can add some sources. So I can add a YouTube video or I can add an article. So what is a B2B lead? I'm going to look for what is a B2B lead on YouTube. I'm going to click on search. What is a B2B lead generation? The best list how to generate B2B. Okay, B2B lead generation tutorial for beginners. I'm going to use this one.
I'm going to show you how to generate tens.
Close it, come here and add it as a source. I could add an article also. I could go to a website, see an article, copy the link and paste it here. And I could add up to 8 sources. But this YouTube video is good enough. And I'm going to add all the keywords that I saved from before, paste them here, and now when I create the content, I will create the content that answers this question, that has my ideal customer profile, and I'm going to use keywords that I know that are good for ranking because other competitors are using them to rank. I could add internal links to my site, so for example, I could add an sitemap.xml from my site, add the sitemap, and then the AI is going to generate the content also using internal links from my site. I could select a template to create the content in a certain way. I'm going to use the HubSpot style article and I'm going to generate it in English. Now the AI is going to read the YouTube video and it will recommend me 5 titles I could use to answer the question. So unlocking B2B lead generation, transform your B2B from leads to leads, there are B2B lead generation, how to build your sales pipeline. Okay, I'm going to edit the titles, I'm not really liking them, and I'm going to add a title that mostly answers the question. So here I'm going to add, what is a B2B lead? One-on-one sales for startup founders. So I'm going to use this title I wrote. Now the AI is going to generate an outline for me. So here it's generating the outline. I quite like it. So I'm going to click on create full post. Now it's going to take a while, probably up to 30-40 seconds, and the AI will start to generate the article. The good thing about the article it's going to generate is that we are creating a specific content for our ideal customer profile, that we are adding all the keywords that we need to rank for, that we are adding internal linking so we provide more value to our visitor, and we use the content that we have already written in our website, and it will follow a specific way of writing the article. So now once it's finished, it will start generating it. We will copy it, paste it in the editor, export it to the platform that we want, and we can edit it, tweak it, and add images, change their article, etc. So let's wait that it finishes, we copy it, we edit it, and we publish it. Okay, so the AI has started to generate the article. We have the title that I edited and I decided to use. And here I could see that it's generating the whole article. And the good thing is that, for example, the main keyword that I added, B2B lead generation, it has added it here. And moreover, it has added it in bold. So it's more attractive to the user and it's easier to skim through the article and get all the content from it. So here I can see that it's generating a full article with a lot of useful information, with list of content that is also linking to the sitemap that I added. I added Apollo.ai, so here I have a link to Apollo.ai, and I can see that it's generating the full article here that I really like. Here I have also another useful internal link. It's finishing it, adapting and evolving your B2B lead generation. So it's going to take a while because it's a really full article that it's quite complete. We could publish it directly without editing it. I advise you to edit it at least a little bit so we can transform it better to our way of writing, but you could use it already directly. And if I go here to the bottom, here I have the summary, copy the clipboard, and here I could see that it has generated the full article with 2000 words. So it's quite complete. We can just export it and use it wherever we want. For example, I'm going to copy it, the whole article, so select it, everything, copy it. I'm going to go to the platform where I write content. This one is framer.com, and I'm going to paste it. Here you could see that it has all the format and all the content that we added in Editby. So here we have the headings, we have the bullet list, we have the links, we have everything, we have the bold sentences. So we could just publish it in our website in a few minutes, a complete article. And this is not everything, because when we were searching for the keywords, if we go back to the keywords here, we have this table of content. So these people also asked for, so I could create content for all the other questions I have here. And probably in half an hour, 1 hour, I could create like 20 articles that are really valuable for our ideal customer profile. Hope you like it. Give it a try and let me know in the comments if it was useful.